Gather round, everyone, and hear again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody, and happy Wednesday as we continue our questing in the continent of Northrend with our ventures in the Howling Fjord. Now, the last time that we met, we made some deals with some pirates, and I think they're going to be decent guys. I mean, one guy's a little bit too fanboy about Blood Elf stuff. Hey, Jake? What? It's just pirates. They're trustworthy, right? Oh. I guess I should learn something from the Pirates movies, huh? Alright, so we've made some deals with some pirates. We have a bunch of new quests, so let's go ahead and get things started. And the first thing we're going to get taken care of is the Fragrance of Money, which is very simple, just farming some bears. Farming some bars. All you got to do is get the bear musk off of them. You need 4. So hopefully this won't take too long. Nope. But it is a rare drop. That's kind of the issue there. So again, happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everybody's back to their usual schedule in the best way possible. Me, I'm having kind of a rocky start. Just because I really did enjoy my vacation time. And now getting back to things is proving to be a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But no big deal. We're getting to it. We got a full Dungeons and Drakfus and Tale of Drakfu done on Monday, and we're going to continue on with more Tale of Drakfu throughout the week in Wrath of the Lich King, which is by far one of my favorite expansions ever. I'm very happy to be finally in Northrend once again to be able to level here. There we go. Here's another bear. You're a rabid brown bear, aren't you? And still, no bear musk. We need one more. Let's take you out. There we go. So now we have all 4 of them. We're going to go ahead and turn this in, because we're just going to keep the momentum going, and I think this guy does give me more stuff.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you got the bear musk for me, matey. Yes, we died. Excellent work. It might not be quite as daring as plundering the high seas, but I'd be a darn son of a deck swabber if I passed on this opportunity. Alright, a traitor among us. Our second in command, Annie Bon, has been acting rather paranoid as of late. She seems sure we have an infiltrator in our ranks. Can you believe it? No, what I can't believe is that storyline has you kind of busted, dude. Anyhow, we have a foolproof way of uncovering rats around these parts. See good old Zegin over there? Happens to be an authentic witch doctor. His family hails all the way from Zul something or other. Go let him know that we're in need of his divination skills. I must warn you, Drakfu. Only 1 or 2 of us can understand anything Zegin says. Or pronounce his name. That's a bit of a problem, too. Alright, Zegin! Go over yonder, matey. That scurvy bobo be all up in a quashy's face. That hard-eared swab gonna get salt, man. Gonna get killed and gonna be made into a duppy man. What was that? I like that that's the reaction for it. Traitor among us. Go here, mate. You come for see, ain't I? You come for see I and I. I cannot, no. I can't even begin to write that. He's like this, man. You be wanting help spotting some craven bag of wire be caught in the crew. You gotta bring a croaker, matey. After that, I show ye who the blackguard be, man. Nah, croaker show ye. You'll crew for yourself and your own deadlights, yasso. Bring us a carver, yasso, too. A stepper, galang boko. I have no idea what you just said, but alright, that works too. Handsome Terry. You didn't understand a thing Zegin said? Well, of course not. Let's see, then. Zegin says, a carver and a croaker. Some of the pirates around here, we have our own special way of talking. Zegin has many different special ways of talking, all mixed together. From what I can tell, he wants a frog and a knife. Silvermoon Harry might have a knife on the cheap. There's frogs all over town. Just grab one and bring it to him along with the knife. I'd hate to be in the poor critter's shoes, if you know what I mean.
See you later.
We're gonna recreate the 5th grade dissection that everybody ever did. Silverman Harry, I want your shiny knife. There we go.
See you around.
And then now all we got to do is find a croaker, find a scalawag frog. There we go. So we take these over to Zegin.
How you do it, man?
Carver and a croaker. You get a croaker and carver, man. I dad. Much obliged, bucko. Croaker's looking real crease.
Stay
Okay.
away from them.
Go into me carver, you ugly croaker. Go and show me dares cross me brethren. Who dares cross me brethren? Mesmerized Frog is entranced by the sun's reflection on Zegan's knife. So he says, of course, of course I am not seeing double. I've only got one eye. Mesmerized croaks eagerly while directing its gaze to the docked ship. Oh, and now we get a brand new quest. Crowleg Dan. Croak has spoken, matey. Krog and Crowleg Dan's on the ship yonder. Best go trace that blackguard man. Show him this set's not to be crossed. Gone back Viteri when you kill Hall is behind. Okay, I have no idea what you were saying, Zegan. This is why I haven't read the quest text, people. All right, all we got to do is go up to Crowleg Dan.
Hey there.
And talk to him. What you be looking at, matey? The frog says you're a traitor, matey.
See you around.
Curse that frog. Yes, I joined the South Seas crew. You want to make something of it, mate? I'll cut you down here and now! I punch things for a living. That's not gonna work, dude. Alright, so we've killed Crowleg Dan. Please don't tell me we have to turn this into Zegan. No, Handsome Terry. Thank goodness. Alright. Let's turn this
Good day
in.
to you.
That's some sad news. Dan was me old friend, and he owed me money. Either way, if he was working with the South Seas mongrels, he got what he deserved. As for you, my friend, you're on your way up. Literally. Alright, meet number 2. All the good work you've done for us has not gone unnoticed, Drakfu. Our second in command, the delightful Anibon, is incredibly impressed with you, what you've done so far, and wants to meet you.
Safe travel.
Alright, so all you have to do to meet with Anibon is come in here. Yes, I know, we drugged a guy and made him vomit, but he's back up and running. I think you can technically give her the money again?
Safe
No, you
travels.
can't. That's fine, though. And then up here is Anibon. Hi, Annie.
Hello.
Well, if it isn't Drakfu. You show up at Scallywag Point, no one's heard of you except some goblin friend of that half-wit Terry. Let's say I'm a bit skeptical of your intentions here.
I'm totally a pirate. I have an eye patch. That tells you I'm a pirate, right? The jig is up.
I know why you're here, Drakfu. You've been sent to kill our leader, Jonas Sterling. I'd like to offer my help. Jonah's leadership threatens our operation. Attacking the Horde and the Alliance fleet simultaneously? Suicidal. Trying to sell the Tuskar as slaves when they die days after leaving this climate? Disastrous. Jonah's hideout is located inside a cave west of here. Bring me his spyglass as proof of the deed, and my first action as leader will be to end all attacks against your allies.
See you later.
Alright, so now we have another big quest that requires Jonas Sterling. If people remember, we actually need to go and get the 4 treasures, and one of those he has. So that's going to be another quest that we need to take on. But before we take on any of those, I'm actually going to bounce right back to Kalawak, or to Kamagua, and help out with the Kalawak's problem. So here we go. Quick flying break, or magic cut. Okay, so we're back near Kamagua, and if people remember, we also had a quest for them to collect some shovel tusk meat. Just so happens that these things are shovel tusks. So we're going to go ahead and collect those up. Hopefully this won't take too long. But the other plus there is that they do occasionally run around in herds, so we'll just take care of the herds as we find them. The only downside is that there are warg here as well, and the warg will attack the shovel tusks and create a bit of a meat problem for you, because you can't loot it. There we go, we got one. Let's see if we can actually come across like a big horde of them. Oh no, and that killed him, but at least I got the meat for it, so that's helpful. Screw you, buddy. You keep on killing off my shovel tusks. There we go. And it looks like I'm not having too much luck on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick questing break. Round 1, go! Alright, now that we have all of the
meat taken care of. Let's take that back over to Kamigawa and see if we get an additional quest for it. Just over the chief's hut. And yay! Elder Otwick.
Have you obtained the meat that we need? Yes, I have. I thank you, Drakfu. My people are in a time of great need.
Alright, arming Kamigawa.
Isilbruk, the spirit of war, is depicted as a silver eagle by my people. Our stories tell of how Isilbruk fought against 100 wargs to save his young. It is time for us too to fight against our foes to save our brethren. We will need to craft new weapons. The horns of the Frostwing Chimera that make their home in the snowy parts of the island are sharp and are easily crafted into spear tips. Bring me the best of these horns that you can find.
In other words, bring him 3 Chimera horns, which I don't think is too hard to get. Let's try and actually get that taken care of. Now, I actually did get an interesting question when we started up the Tale of Drakfu that I feel needs a little bit of answering, which is more of a question on transmog choice. Somebody was curious because when I began the Tale of Drakfu, I was using axes as my 2 weapons, and since then I've really stuck to claws and swords. And they wanted to know specifically why that is. Well, the axes that I got were actually part of the whole movie special items that you could get. So I wanted to be able to show those off in honor of the Warcraft movie. That's really the only reason that I did it. I do tend to prefer swords, but it's not that I don't prefer the other weapons. I just don't have any good designs for any of them. I'm currently trying to make my way through previous instances and raids just to see if I can get some other designs. But yeah, I do tend to prefer swords. For no other reason than swords just look cooler. The only reason that I went with claws is because near the end of the Burning Crusade playthrough, I kept on getting fist weapons. And fist weapons aren't necessarily shared. Like, if you get a sword, you can make that an axe in transmog. But a fist weapon doesn't work that way. You can't make a sword a fist weapon. So at that point, I was restricted to the little designs that I had with fist weapons. And that's really why you were seeing like a sword and a claw or 2 claws, is because I didn't have anything else that I could put in that particular slot. And, well, frustrating. It's just something that we had to deal with at that point. So, yeah, it's not that I'm, like, being picky or I'm singling out. I did the axes because they were in honor of the Warcraft movie, and they did look pretty dang cool. I mean, personally, I preferred to get the staff, but Windwalker monks don't really use staves anymore. It's main, or see, that's my knowledge going in. Brewmasters would tend to use staves, maybe even Mistweavers, but Windwalkers wouldn't. It's not wise for them. So at that point, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. That, and I can't transmog staves with claws and swords and all that stuff. So that's just the way it is. It's not that I'm picking on a particular type of weapon. Trust me, once I get some really cool looking axes or maces, I'll probably start using them because I really do like some of the designs for all the weapons. And in case you guys didn't notice, I actually did get 2 unique Christmas presents this year since the WoW Pet Shop was had a big sale. My wife decided to get me 2 mounts from there. The Warforged Nightmare, which is a horse mount that I've wanted for a while. It looks really cool, mechanized horse. And then the other one was the, I can't remember, it's like the Mystic Rune Saber. Just because, given how much time we're spending, yeah, here we go, the Mystic Rune Saber. Just because how long I've spent in Suramar and Azuna and all that, I really am liking the new Night Saber model, which is like the Mana Saber, I think is what it's called. So you guys can see I've got some brand new mounts, and yeah, I did have to pay for them, but I didn't have to pay nearly as much as they were originally on the shop. Oh, crap, I already hit all 3. I thought I had 1 left to go. Okay, well, I feel smart. All right, let's go back to Elder Otwick. Frozen Coke. For some reason, like, I grabbed my Coke bottle out of my car today, and it was super cold, so I decided to let it thaw in my office because that's like the hottest place in the house, and it actually kind of tastes like a Coke Slurpee, so I'm okay with it.
Elder Otwick. It's good to see you again, Brandalf. You continue to prove your worth as an ally, Drakfu. Your actions will not be forgotten. Alright, and then we get Avenge Iskal. The totem of Isilruk is ready, Drakfu, and for that I thank you. We must cast our peaceful ways for the time being, and strike at those who have attacked our land and our kin. The pirate slavers that raided Iskal have lost their minds and slaughtered all their captives. Go to Iskal, to the east of here, and do what must be done. Take this horn and call on my brethren should you need assistance. The reason that you would get that horn is because some of them are fairly tricky. Some of them used to be elite, including the captain on that ship. So if you wanted to take him down, you really didn't need assistance. It was like a group quest back in the day. But we're going to need to go there anyway, because now we're starting to get down to the major 4 artifact quests, but with one more that we need to get done aside from that, and that is Black Conrad's treasure, which, if people remember, Handsome Terry, or not Handsome Terry, but the Tauren wanted a piece of. So we'll take care of this forlorn soul. And here is a dirt mound. I wonder what's in there. Oh no! Yar! If it's me treasure you're looking for, you're gonna have to fight for it! You're dead, landlubber! You're dead! Yeah, your buddies didn't really help. Looks like me boys need a hand! And there we go, we have Black Conrad's treasure. So really quick, let's magic cut back to the pirates' encampment. Alright, we're back, so let's go ahead and turn this into Taruk. Did you find the treasure, Drakfu? Yes, I did! I'll take the gold, as it is what Conrad owed me. The rest is for you to keep. If you're ever in need of something more permanent, I'm sure I could arrange for something. In the meantime, though, may the wind blow strong in your sail, friend. Alright, and with that, you actually can open up Black Conrad's treasure, and you will get some unique gems for jewel crafters for this expansion. They don't really mean a whole lot now, but hey, I mean, at least they gave it to you. So let's go ahead and start taking care of the various artifacts that need to be done. And the first one that I kind of want to take care of is this. This is where you need to meet Captain Ellis, who is undead. And there you go. Me and me crew pilfered that there shield. We've been trying to get her back from that no-good landlubbing scallywag Sorloff. You want to come help? Well, as you can see, we be running a skeleton crew. Captain Ellis laughs. They literally are skeletons. Sister Mercy be needing another powder monkey to man the big uns over on the poop deck. Think you be up to the job, me hearty? Help me crew take Sorloff down and we'll split the booty. You can have the shield, me and me crew gets the rest. Alright, so mutiny on the Mercy. Aye, we got problems, matey. Me gunners some mutinies. Me and the crew up top be trying to kick Sorloff's keister while dealing with the mutinous gunners down below. You're gonna want to take down below. You're gonna have to go down below and deal with those munitions sea dogs and take their blasting powder for the big one over on the poop deck. With you man in the big un, Sorloff is sure to die and give up the booty. Alright, so just in case you didn't know, Sorloff is that big giant over there that we're trying to take out. But first, we got to take care of these guys. The mutinous sea dogs. Oh no, they're Scourge! No, they're really not Scourge. They might be Scourge. I doubt it, though. Hi there. Okay, this gives me another 2. Thankfully, I have this to help out. There we go. I have all 5 blasting powered barrels. Now we can operate the big un. Okay, up the stairs. And Captain Ellis, we did what you wanted. Mutinous sea dogs and giants abound. Here's to hoping those treacherous bildrats learn their lesson. Now it be time to man the big un, matey. Yes, it is. Me crew is gonna. So this is Sorloff's booty. Me crew is gonna get the big un all primed and ready for you, matey. She's rested snugly on the bow or on the other side of the ship. Go man it and be ready to fire when Sorloff comes in our sights. Once we take that landlubber down, you'll have to recover the booty for us, seeing as how we can't leave the damned ship. Bring that booty back to me, and you'll get your cut. The shield.
Alright, so we need to get the shield of the Acerites, I believe is what it's called. All you have to do is pilot the big gun, or the big gun. Gee, it makes me think of the BFG from Doom as a reference, but okay. Now, it's not like you can operate this thing as a turret or whatever. You actually have to wait until we loop back around over to where Sorloth is, and then you can actually take him out and get the shield from him. Unfortunately, though, we are going to have to wait a little bit because this thing has an absurd wait time to re-begin the event. So, quick magic cut while we wait. All right, we are underway and really close to where Sorloth starts to spawn. Obviously, you can start to see these guys are firing. All you have to do is fire the big gun endlessly until this guy dies. Takes a while, but it's worth it. So 60%. I believe one hit takes off 10 to 15%, roughly. There we go. He's dying. There we go. Sorloth's booty falls to the floor. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of gnomish spirits. Let's see. So you have to find this big pile of gold right under it, and that gives us Sorloth's booty. Not that booty. Get your head out of the gutter. And we talk to Captain Ellis to get our cut. Smartly, me hearty. All right, here's your booty. A deal's a deal, me hearty. The shield of the Acerites. Here's your shield. Me hopes it doesn't curse you like it did me crew. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I'd be certain that there be some that would be interested in getting it back. Now get that thing off me ship. All right, so now we have the shield of the Acerites, and believe it or not, we don't turn this into Silvermoon Harry. We are instead going to turn it back into Orphis of Kamagua. But that's one of them that we need to take care of. The next one is actually pretty close by too, and that is the staff or the Staff of Storm's Fury, which is also associated with the other pirates that Elder Atuik asked us to take care of as well. So we'll take care of them. All we got to do is just come over here and take out some crazed North Sea slavers. I was about to say divers, and you know what? That's the other side of the dang continent. We'll get there. Whee! We're just gonna keep killing these guys. So again, I hope everybody's having a good week thus far. I know a lot of people are adjusting from being on holiday break to starting brand spanking new into a new year. And that is difficult. I'm already having my issues because I got so used to not working that now I kind of don't want to go back to work. But that's okay, because I love what I do. There we go. Last one. And I already have my eyes on one. Hi there. Okay, so that's the last one. Now, for the staff, we actually need to go onto the ship. And this is actually kind of a dangerous venture. As you can see, the ship is kind of lit with lightning. And there's a guy named Abdul who will kill us if he sees us. So, just go down here. All the way down into the belly of the ship. Oh, and it looks like a hunter was nearby to do this as well. And here is the Staff of Storm's Fury, so we'll take that. And again, it's just a quest where we turn it into Orphis of Kamagua. So now we have... Or actually, do we? No, yeah, we turn it into Orphis. And then all we gotta do is just get off the dang ship. Because this guy's fairly nasty. Alright, and now for the next one, we need to take care of the Frozen Heart of Izuldolf, which just so happens to involve Jonah Sterling. So we are going to go take care of Jonah Sterling now. This is, again, one of those elite quests back in the day, and was a big pain in the butt to take care of. Ooh, cobalt. People were wondering what that actually is. This is the new mineral that, or one of the two new minerals that you will farm in Northrend, cobalt and serenite. And also, the other people were asking about the herbs. Mainly right now we're going to be farming gold clover. And in fact, I actually see one off in the distance, so there you go. Gold clover and tiger lily. Eventually we'll get access to that as well. The later stuff we'll get access in the later zones, and we'll probably sell it off, but most of the time we'll be dealing with Tiger Lily and Gold Clover. So here is Mad Jonah Sterling. So we'll go ahead and start fighting him. Face of fury! Yar! You'll never get me spyglass, you bilge sucker! Oh, hi, Hauser. Oh, are you his pet? Is that how you repay your master? You flea bag! He literally ate him. I know that it wasn't very clear, but he ate him. And with that, we get the spyglass. And up here is actually the Frozen Heart. So not only did he drive himself mad with it, but he also drove his bear friend crazy with it as well. So poor Hauser. Well, we had to take you out. That's just the way it is. So already we have 3 of the 4. And the 4th is not hard to get. So we have the staff, we have the shield, we have the heart, and now we need to get the ancient armor. And the ancient armor, we actually have a quick shortcut to get to it. So we'll head back over to the pirates' encampment and take our little shortcut. Then we can turn it all in. If I didn't get stuck on things, we can turn it all in to Orifice of Kamagua for an easy couple of quests that we can get done in the Howling Fjord. And people are actually wondering, since I can't show the achievement up, like, where are we at? Last time I checked, we were about 55 quests in, so another 50, and we'll be done in the Howling Fjord. Then we shall go to the other starting zone of Northrend, the Borean Tundra, and start seeing the quests that happen there. Okay, so all we have to do is go here really quick, and Annie Bon said she'd reward us if we took out Jonah Sterling, so we'll go talk to her. Annie! Annie! We got your job done.
Hey there.
Well, Drakfu, did you get Jonah's spyglass? I can't just take your word for the assassination, you know. I am a pirate, after all. Jonah Sterling's days are finally over. He never thought this wench would make it. As word of Jonah's death spreads among the pirates, I will consolidate my leadership. Your allies won't get any more trouble from my crew, Drakfu. Alright, and with that, we can actually get attack power, versatility, or critical strike. That used to be dodge, but dodge no longer exists. We'll go ahead and grab this. Yeah, we'll replace the older attack power one that we have. There we go. Yay! We're getting so much done, you guys. It's so amazing. We even have Avenge Iskal done, but we'll take care of that in the next little bit. So here is our shortcut to the ancient armor of the Cavaldier.
What can I do for you?
That's the only way Harry will even talk to me. I have to keep this stupid mask on all the time. It's a Blood Elf mask. You only will talk. And I'm guessing she has to have the Blood Elf armor on, too. Harry said I could take his bomber to bail guns. I'm ready to go.
Farewell.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick magic cut while we fly over to the ancient armor of the Cavaldier. So be right back. Okay, we are back. So this is the place that we needed to get to, which is full of vengeful Cavaldier spirits. The Cavaldier might sound familiar to those who are playing Legion. They are the servants of Helheim, and so you need to take them out. They are the dishonored dead. Wow, I just quoted Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat comic, or not comic, the animated series. You could tell I'm a nerd. A colossal nerd. There we go. And you can actually see the ancient armor of the Cavaldier right here. So now that we have that, we have all 4 artifacts of the Cavaldier, or of the Varikul, that we can turn into Orifice of Kamagua. Now, the sad part is that while I can get a return trip, it's still a very long trip. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick magic cut while I make my way back to the Pirates' Bay at Scallowag Point. All right, welcome back to Scallowag Point. So now that we have all of these things done, let's go ahead and do a massive turn-in, starting with Kamagua, because we only have one there, which is Avenging Iskal. So let's go ahead and fly over there really quick, and then we'll probably do a magic cut for Orifice. Actually, you know what? We're going to magic cut this one, too. Be right back. All right, we are back in Kamagua. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to increase the questing efficiency here, if I can. Elder Otteric, we got your stuff done. You are a formidable ally, Drakfu. My people will forever be in your debt. All right, no more quests from him. But now we're going to go ahead and head over to Orphis of Kamagua with a magic cut. All right, we are back to the ancient lift where Orphis is. Let's go into Orphis. We got your stuff done.
Visit for a while.
So the Shield of the Aesirites.
You have returned. Yes, we have. We must return all of the artifacts, Drakfu. When all 4 are gathered, you will put them back in their graves.
Okay.
Stay warm.
Then the Staff of Storm's Fury.
You have the staff? Yes, I do. We must return all of the artifacts, Drakfu. When all 4 are gathered, you will put them back in their graves.
So he's just going to repeat himself, so let's just go ahead.
Wong!
Level 78, and with that we actually unlock the mastery
May your
of
nets
the
always
class,
be
or of the
full.
class and spec. I'll show that really quick to you guys. Mastery is something that came about in the next expansion, Cataclysm, and for us in particular, it is combo strikes. Your abilities deal 10% more damage when they are part or are not a repeat of the previous ability. So that's pretty cool. Mastery is just a whole stat that you can get into that will increase as you increase your masteries. So let's go ahead and continue turning quests in.
What trouble?
Frozen Heart of Isildoth.
The frozen heart of Isildoth?
Yes, we must return all the artifacts. Yes, we get it. Thank you.
Boron
And then the Ancient Armor of the Cavalier.
Have you found the armor? Yes, we have. Yes, we got it.
So we'll return to resting. Orphis hands you a satchel.
Within this satchel are the artifacts that you recovered. Locate the burial mounds of Shield Hill far to the southeast, where the items were originally stolen from, and return the artifacts. It is my hope that this gesture will quell the spirits that now haunt our hunting grounds. Be strong, Drakfu.
So basically, you just have to return all of the items that were stolen in the first place. With that, let's go ahead and do a quick magic cut. All right, we are back at Shield Hill. Let's go ahead and return all of the artifacts. And all you have to do is just basically go to the opened up Vrykul tombs and use the satchel, and then it will return the artifact that you need to return here. So, Fenger the Disgraced, we need to give him the Shield of the Aesirites.
Your offering has come too late, little one. Can you feel the mist closing in upon you? The Cavaldier return.
And yeah, they do all make some kind of a warning. I'm guessing this is Isildoth. No, this is Rodin the Reckless, but you need to return the Staff of Storm's Fury to him. So there you go.
From the mist and the fog, the Cavaldier approach. Flee while you still breathe the air of the living.
So they all are going to give the warning of the Cavaldier. And then here is Isildoth. So we just need to return his Frozen Heart. They're so nice about it, too. There we go. And then Isildo Iceheart laughs.
Look to the seas as your doom comes with the swell of tides. Naga?
Nope, they're talking the Cavaldier. And then finally, we need to bring the Ancient Armor of the Cavaldier to Winden of the Cavaldier. There we go. So these are all dishonored dead.
My brothers have awoken. Your efforts are wasted.
Yeah. They were awoken a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Magic cut.
And here we are, back at Orphis.
Who is
And now I
this
get an instant copyright strike for doing that.
Grim tidings, Drakfu. My people are in danger and must be warned. These seafaring aberrations will take no mercy upon the Kalawak.
They will not. Return to Atuik.
Return to Elder Atuik at Kamagua. He and the rest of my people must be warned of this impending doom that approaches from the sea.
Orphis shivers.
Use the ancient lift to reach him. Please hurry. You know what? I'm not going to, because this will be faster. Let's just go ahead and do this. And Magica! And that's how Drakfu saved Christmas, everybody! Well, you didn't get the rest of the story? Oh, too bad.
Alright, Atuik. Here we are.
May I help?
The Kalawak thank you for all that you've done, Drakfu. We must now prepare for battle and warn our brothers and sisters across the sea of what is to come. I hope it is not too late.
Okay, and with that we can get haste, versatility, and more haste. We're going to go with the one that gives me attack power.
When you can.
And where is it? Where is it? It was a crystal, if I remember correctly. And there it is. So we have this one. We're going to go ahead and get rid of it, because this is probably going to be better. There we go. So now we have a bunch of quests done. We've gone from 55 to 72. And we're just going to keep this train going. And our next stop is actually going to go to Steelgate. So we're going to do a quick magic cut while we fly there. All right, welcome everybody to Steelgate, which isn't too far off from where we were going, so it wasn't like I was showing anything different. And here is Sage Mistwalker that we needed to find from the Winterhoof tribe, or the Winterhoof Tonka. Find Sage Mistwalker. My mother should not concern herself with safety, but I thank you for coming, stranger. Since you are here, perhaps you will help me with a few things.
We shall.
All right, the artifacts of Steelgate. I came out here for a different reason. An old friend of mine has been calling to me in my dreams, but now I see that these small things with their machines are making a big hole in the ground. It makes my blood boil. From what I can see, these dwarves, as they are known, are digging up artifacts. Artifacts that could be important to our past. I want you to go down there and get these things for me. Don't let any of those dwarves stand in your way. Okay, so we need to take care of that. But before we do that, oh, we actually have another quest here. Let's grab that too, from Longrunner Skycloud.
Well met.
Something most likely the Walking Dead, known as the Scourge, has agitated the creature's hereabouts, and the quest is Rivenwood Captives. While escorting the sage here, we lost most of our hunting force to the Riven Widows, huge and deadly spiders, which inhabit the Rivenwood to the north. I must stay here to protect the small force we have left, but you could see if my long runners are still alive, trapped within the Riven Widows' cocoons. Would you do this, stranger?
Go in.
Yes, I will. But first, I'm going to go over to this new flight path that we can actually unlock. Again, I have a feeling if that the Captain Lysander was supposed to unlock this, but this is another outpost, the Apothecary Camp, that we can unlock as well. So first things first, grab the flight path. This will make things easier to get around. And we have Apothecary Anastasia.
Yes. I came here to
And you thought Murloc smelled bad.
I came here to investigate a rumor about a scourge presence nearby. I expected Murlocs along the coast down below, but I never thought I'd see this. The scourge are down there, and they're changing Murlocs, and anything else that they can get their hands on, into the Walking Dead. Monk, we will not suffer them to create more of their kind, especially not from Murlocs. There's a ramp down to the beach just northwest of the camp. See to it that you deal with the scourge in a timely fashion.
Embrace the shadow.
Alright, so we have that. Is that the only quest that we have here? No, it's not. We actually have additional quests. So, Apothecary Malthus.
And you are.
What's in that brew? To the southeast is an area called Whisper Gulch. It's overrun with members of the Explorers League who've gone mad. They have attacked our caravan as it passed through the area, and they've harried our foraging parties as well. I must know what's causing this madness. I suspect that whatever they're drinking from the kegs scattered around the gulch contributes to their insanity. I want you to steal the kegs from those dwarves while they're busy mining away.
Victory for some.
Alright, so we got that. And the next one is from Apothecary Grick.
What is it?
Brains, brains, brains! Brains! Has Malthus drawn you in with this blather about beer kegs and crazy dwarves? I'm not questioning that the dwarves are crazy, but I don't think stealing their beer is going to do any good. What we need is brains. Lots of brains. We'll get down to the bottom of this mystery in no time, and perhaps even find a new component for the plague. Take this saw, go southeast into the Whisper Gulch, and kill yourself some dwarves. Use the saw to help you harvest the brains and bring them back here. I'm totally not going to eat them. Therefore, research strictly. Alright, so now we have that quest as well, and I think that's all it's at this outpost. Let's go ahead and take care of the Steelgate issue first. Oh, we have... No, never mind. This is the Steelgate one. So all you have to do is grab artifacts from Steelgate, which is funny because for the Alliance, this is actually a little daily hub where you collect treasure in like, these big bags. So these big bags, you'd actually take one of their planes and gather it all up. So we just need to get 10 Steelgate artifacts, which are thankfully not too hard to do. Oh, hi there. Well, it's just so nice to be shot at, isn't it?
There we go. So, I'm going to go ahead and do questing break round 2 while we collect the artifacts. Go! Okay, we got that quest done, so let's go ahead and turn it in over at our Steelgate Sage Mistwalker. Yeah. At our Steelgate outpost, because on the opposite side is the Alliance. How many artifacts have you managed to gather from this Steelgate? 10 of them! The Sage grunts his approval at your actions on his behalf. Perhaps I will be able to find the time soon to study these artifacts and come to an understanding of their significance. But now, there are more pressing matters to attend to. Okay, and then the next quest is the Cleansing. We braved the Riven Wood because of my troubled dreams concerning my warg-life friend, Ulfang. He has called out for help, and you must go to him. But you do not have the means to speak with him or walk amongst the other orgs. I know a way. First, you must cleanse your inner turmoil. There is a shrine that sits at the top of Frostblade Peak, northeast of Camp Winterhoof. A single path leads up to it, from the western base of the mountain. Meditate there, and then return to me.
Be careful.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that really quick. And for that, we need to do a quick magic up. Okay, so now we are actually at Frostblade Peak, and this is where the quest that we just barely got tells us to go. I figured this is probably a good quest to end the day's questing on. What you would basically need to do is, unfortunately for a horde, you'd have to avoid Fort Willivar, which is an Alliance camp. But then you just basically scale your way up this peak and cleanse yourself of your inner turmoil. And you know what? I'm actually going to pick a different mount. Something that actually runs would be awesome. You know what? Let's dig out the Mystic Rune Saber. Let's mount that. That's amazing. So there you go. That's the Mana Saber that everybody gets to see out in Suramar. It's actually a really good design. So here's where you go, to this Frostblade Shrine, and you just sit here. And you meditate to cleanse yourself of your inner turmoil. This should help us from all of the Burning Crusade questing that we had to do and all of the problems that came out of that. So we now meet our inner turmoil. You think that you could get rid of me through... Or you think you could get rid of me through meditation? Fool, I will destroy you and finally become that which has been building inside of you all of these years! I will not let you! And there you go. You just had to fight your inner turmoil to cleanse it. No! And with that, we feel calm and we feel awesome. And that's going to be a nice way to end off this part of the Tale of Drakfu. So when we get back, we'll turn this quest in and continue on in our questing of the Howling Fjord, which we are about almost done with. So we'll see you guys next time.